Okay, what's up YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're coaching a gold Yasuo. And yeah, we'll see what's holding him back from climbing as usual. For today's video, I'ma just put the analysis or the VOD review. Let me know if you want me to put like the live game, like me commenting, just so you can see that like live reactions for my coaching, or just the VOD review. For me, right now, we'll just try the VOD review. Let me know what you want in the comments. But yeah, we'll jump right into it. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah. So you see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright. So we'll just go over the game
Mm-hmm.
and see stuff. First things first, I just wanted to ask, like, actually, like, wait, let me see. How long you been playing?
How long have I been actually trying to get better playing, or how long I've just messed around
No,
playing?
I like messed around.
Messed around. I think I started about four. I think it's been 3.5 years, 4 years, I believe.
Okay, so like getting, because I did see like for you camera lock, like you're playing, like your camera control's not the best, honestly.
Yeah, I'm off. So if you see, I've always played camera locked, and I've had a lot of my diamond friends or whatever. They tell me listen, man, you're gonna have to get out of this locked camera stuff. So I
Alright?
try during game. I've been trying, but I always switch back and forth. If you could see, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty bad at camera, but I am trying. I am trying.
Yeah, I saw that in the fights often like you don't really know how many there are because
Correct.
we'll
Yes.
go over them because you just didn't know and then you jump in. Oh, suddenly there's just three more people
Three
on your
people.
screen that you
Yeah.
didn't see.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's just like one thing to get better at for sure. But it's gonna. That's why I'm asking like how long you've been playing because the more you've been playing,
Lock screen.
the harder it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. And that's when a lot of people tell me that, like in the videos I watch, they'll be like, "This is the main thing," and the longer you do it, the harder it is to get out of it. Which it is. It is.
It is like for me, like some would say I play camera lock too, but not really. Like I just press space with my thumb.
Oh, okay.
I like press space with my thumb, and like when I want to unlock it, I just lift my thumb off the space. And I guess
Yeah.
saying it sounds crazy, but I promise if it's like a habit, if it's just like something you do,
Yeah.
like it's like your brain understands. And then it's just, like your camera control when you jump in. Okay, thumb goes off. You just go okay. I press backspace to just recenter my camera. Okay, we fighting. Like it's so much better than just like perma having it stuck in me. Less
Yeah.
vision, less everything. So I mean, that would be one thing to get better at. But like I said, the longer you've been playing, the harder it is.
Hmm.
But I think it's doable. We'll see what I went over. Um, but yeah, I did want to say like you're obviously like you're 10 times this guy. Like if this guy is gold, you're gonna get back to plat, even high plat side. Don't doubt it. If that's like how gold plays, even the graves, even like the whole game, they were so terrible. Look at you, were up like so much, yes,
Yeah.
doing just simple stuff. I don't think like emerald, even maybe diamond in emerald, we'll see. Because I guess maybe emerald gets a little harder. Harry did talk to me about like going starting E if
Hmm.
he like plays like if he ends. But like I'll just show to you how like starting E could have been possible. Like
Okay.
look at what he's doing. He just picks blue in front of you.
Yeah.
He picks blue in front of you. Sure, you can like wait for him to throw it, but like as soon as I see that, me, I'm just jumping in.
Right.
And you know me, I'm greedy as hell. So I'm just before I jump in, I'm positioned. Do you see my cursor?
No, I can't see a cursor, but I see the
Yeah,
minions
cause,
here
cause
when
I,
it
s-
highlights it.
cause I can't share my screen. Yeah. Um, I will just be standing next to this minion,
Uh-huh.
and you'll see as he throws the blue card, auto this minion, E this minion, jump him. Get both minions, jump him, quick trade, E back, probably get this minion too.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he just gave it to you. Like, I know you told me, I think, oh, if he starts Q, I'm going E. If he starts W, I'm going Q.
Yeah.
But, like, this is basically, I don't even know what he did. He just W'd right in front of you to just blue card. So that's,
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, taking it slow, like, I didn't say anything because, I mean, this is fine too, technically, but just knowing that, this E start was easily viable here. Like again, here, what he's even doing, you would just be in his face again, jumping in.
Yeah.
I just like I'm pretty sure in gold, they don't even know you can start E. I'm just being honest.
Oh no, yeah, they definitely don't.
So if you're good at E start, know that, you know, don't take like too big of a trade. Just take a little trade, go back. If he keeps pushing, like, these guys have no idea what to do anyways. Here I think I wanted to review this trade too. Yeah, here that was awkward as hell.
Yeah, the auto attack cancel.
Not even that, just although attack cancels, yeah, that happens to you often a lot, but I mean that's fixable. Just here,
Yeah.
as soon as we get the good trade, Q, like we can here you could have run him down easily with fleet. Like that's the power of fleet. Like I'm pretty sure you procced it. Yeah, you procced it.
Yeah, I did pocket.
And just didn't know. Here we could have talked to him, probably like one more auto attack and then eat this minion. I know you don't see my cursor, but
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I tried to get the auto and E backwards, but I think I messed up. I honestly think this is when I messed up my camera control in terms of my POV. But yeah, you're right. The play should have been that.
for sure, it's not even hard to. Another thing I want to actually see, like that I do think is gonna. We'll see. I think because many instances this fight, I mean this game, your
Yeah.
wind walls they weren't like the best. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I saw that a lot, and wind wall, you know, it's actually pretty good. Like I would say that like how to differentiate, yeah, differentiate like a good Yasuo from like a mediocre Yasuo is first of all how he uses E in lane. Honestly, you know, your E work could have been better because E is
Mhm.
so powerful. Like if you just perma E, if you just that's perma pressure. If you know what
Yeah.
you're doing, and enemy has no idea, he's just gonna be shaking because he's like, what even
He
is
doesn't know when he
happening
can
here?
step up.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that ever from a Yasuo in this, you know.
Yeah.
And then it's your wind wall. Obviously, wind wall may be a little less important because it's every 30 seconds, but usage should still be good because it's very powerful.
Hmm.
And I just did that again. Every time I, it happens every time I coach. No cap. I
I just watched a video and I think you did the same thing.
yeah, I know. I don't know what's happening, but whatever. Um, here that's great. And let me see what I wrote. Yeah, 245. Apparently, your wind wall is gonna be mid. Here, just the wind wall usage. I guess that's a little bit more complex, but this wind wall doesn't really do much, guys, because you just threw it here. The right play should always be to just go a little bit backwards. The wave's not gonna crash because minions. There's you gotta think about it that way. The turret range, I know you don't see, but you don't see my cursor, but it doesn't even it's not even hitting this minion. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
So like and these minions they're all gonna hit you anyways. They're not gonna go past you. You should always go just stand a little bit further and just wind wall instead of just wind walling in their face. Like you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And the wind wall should also be like I mean not even like I was gonna say angled for a TF not to like be able to hit you. But if you
That's what I
just
was gonna ask. Yeah. If I stand on right side,
yeah,
does
but
that?
if let me
Go
show
ahead.
you. If you don't just like throw your wind wall here. If you're just like more back, you'll be able to
Hmm.
go around it. But since he's just in its face, he can just go around it. But
Okay.
if it wasn't in his face, if you just went back, because these minions they're so far. I mean, we don't care about this minion. Just the cannon and these three casters.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go past you as long as you don't get yourself in third range. They're not gonna go past you, and you're gonna keep the freeze without like this guy being able to do this, right?
Right.
But it's whatever. Like I said, like wait, I'm pretty sure. Can we see? Yeah, look at absorb life by the way, like 24. It's basically just like fleet, like it's OP. You just
Yeah.
ran out in those instances. You're just chilling. This guy's no mana still. Whatever, always. You just watching all his looking at his mana pool. And yeah, okay, that's another thing I wanted to do. Here you're CSing under this turret is gonna be terrible.
Uh huh.
I don't know if you remember, but
No, I don't.
we'll just like here even here you're trying to kill this. Why are you killing this? Okay, this you know how many turret shots this like this full HP minion melee
Yeah, they
minion.
take two.
Yeah,
Two and
two
then one
plus
on one.
you just
Yeah.
hit it once.
Yeah.
Like why are you like hitting it?
I think it was to thin it out because I think this is when you're. I think this may be when I was trying to keep it in front, but that's obviously way too much.
Yeah,
So I
this
probably
is
should have just realized that, let it crash.
it's too late. We lost the ability to just keep it here when we messed up our wind wall and lost like 200 HP, maybe 250.
Yeah, true.
So then we just give him the push. It's whatever, and then we're just gonna be farming on the turret safely. But us
Okay.
just queuing this, even here like this was still fine to just like one turret shot and then you hit it once, right?
And then hit it. Yeah.
But do you hit it for no reason? And then this one is perfect. This turret, I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do. It's gonna hit this minion, and you're just gonna Q both. You're gonna get both. Instead, again, you just Q this one. You miss this one. See what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure like this is fine to do. Even here,
I
like you
think I
just
missed
hit
this.
this. You hit this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of unlucky, but even then, like you shouldn't even hit it. You should wait for a turret to hit it, then you last hit it. You know what I mean? And then,
Yeah.
and then here, I guess you got it, but then you don't auto E. You're scared to auto E, but this guy's no mana. He doesn't have much. Like you're playing Absorb Life, second win. You don't have second win. That's yeah, but like you're that's CSing on the turret.
I should be okay giving up the pressure.
Like he doesn't have. I shouldn't let him have that much pressure. I should make sure to focus
he
on
d-
my CS, and that's
Yeah. Like the only thing like you're gonna get only way you're gonna get better at CSing like in lane. Later on it was fine, you know, Sidelaning. I mean, it's pretty hard to
Yeah.
miss CS as Yasuo when you have a couple items in the side lane. But in lane, like especially when like in higher elos, players are actually gonna threaten you for the like the minions. Here they
For
don't
sure.
even care. Like you're just chilling. Here I was saying like auto because you kept your like 100% fleet stacks for so
Yeah.
long, but yeah, I'm pretty sure done on that three. No. Okay, that's fine. Here we're just waiting. We see that this guy's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I was also kind of hurt early. Honestly, we got lucky at this little fight. I'm gonna say it, cause like here the right play should always to just know, okay, this guy's coming. You should just get your NATO. Like you're just trying to go in before. I should always just get your Q and go in, but then
Okay.
you're gonna react good, which is fine, right? Wait, did he? I don't even know. That was really good from you. And then this guy's gonna flash for no reason. And then oh, perfect. That was good. And then I wanted to highlight your passive work. See, that's how I know you're not like a noob Yasuo. You
Yeah.
know you can tank auto here and then just chill.
Yeah.
Okay, here that was kind of
I
pointless
kind of wanted the kill, but yeah, for sure.
to go back in.
I
you
do
know.
that. I do that a lot because again, lower elo, like I say lower elo, I'm in here, but like in low elo, people want the kills so bad that they'll do anything. So if they see anybody with 150 health around that area, they always back up. So I always try and come in to allow them to try and get it because I knew the kindred was there and I had an E backwards, but it was a little useless for me to go in like that.
Yeah, but look, if he just hits his Q, right, you're dead.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see. Right here, you just jump in. You don't like you're jumping in. Your Q is 2 seconds away still. You're not like.
Yeah. True.
And then this guy, if he just hits this, you're dead.
Yeah.
And
You're
then
right.
maybe he levels up. Okay, no, he doesn't level up. But imagine level up then and then kills this guy too.
Yeah.
It's just like it's whatever. But the passive, perfect. Then you got a little bit excited, but it worked out. Who cares, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We're just pointing it out. Then we're done to pick our base. Just fine. Wait for boots. TP. Okay. At this point, great. At this point, like, this guy, nothing. You have full boost. This guy's Ruby Crystal, Coal, Sapphire Crystal. He has no TP. We're just gonna freeze that. Permath trade him. GG. Okay, like, this is what we want. And he has Graves too. Like, if Graves comes, he can't do much. It's a Graves.
Alright.
That's like such a great Yasuo game. Graves, TF. Like,
Yeah.
they're so bad. Yeah, here taking it so's fine. I wouldn't like mind you. Yeah, here I was saying go wide. That's fine. I wouldn't mind you like looking for short trades. Obviously, you don't want to fuck up the wave.
Yeah.
But like,
That's one thing I'm pretty bad at is when I trade, I usually EQ.
yeah,
I
yeah,
usually EQ to a minion that way if they try to do something like in terms of an escape or whatever, because mages always have CC and escape. That way I always keep the E up on them. So
Yeah.
that's yeah.
But here, like, you just don't want to EQ the full wave. Like here, the red, like this guy, you should know, like, he just wants to push this because he knows he's doomed. Okay, he wants. What does he want to do? You gotta ask yourself that. He wants to like collect a big wave of his and then crash this wave, and then he survived. You just want to trim it out, maybe trade him, and then kill him when he tries to crash, right? Because he has no flash. Like a good thing to do here would be to just legit just he's giving it to you. You eat this minion, you auto Q him. You're just like looking to take some of his HP out, and then you're gonna get the final kill. I mean,
For sure.
because look, he's legit giving it to you. He's standing next to
Yeah,
his minion. You
I
eat
see
this.
that now.
I'm not saying EQ to like kill these 3 minions. Boom. No, you just E on this. You auto Q him. You're
Yeah.
fall back. You have fleet. You're chilling. Because you're just like this wave's gonna push you no matter what. You're just getting him as low as possible to actually be able to finish him after. This guy doing. See, that's that here you did it. You know, that's a really good like Q. Some HP taken away. The wave is it still to us? Yeah, it's perfect. Here we can still go. Yeah, that was not over.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, he had nowhere to go. He had
Yeah,
nothing to do.
yeah, that was not over. Like okay, he's level 6. Who cares? You just
Yeah,
that was not over at all.
his ult's not combat ult, so I saw it upper hand.
That even then, like you just have boots and this guy's boom boom. It's terrible. But it's fine because he this. Okay, yeah, you did. I was gonna say this is perfect. You see him go for the cannon and you just jump him, deny him cannon. These guys are always gonna end. I'm pretty sure he dies for cannon after. Yeah, these guys
Yeah.
are always gonna end for cannon for no reason. So, like good job. That was good. See, like we okay maybe not the clean. Why is Graves swinging? Okay. Sometimes I laugh. Like what is this guy doing? Like he just flashed the wind wall. Okay, whatever. See, I mean we got what we wanted.
Yeah.
Like the cleanest execution, not really, but I mean, in gold, that will work. You just understood like that's good. You're gonna kill him on this wave. He has nowhere to go. Even if Graves comes, he's not gonna do much. He's gonna waste his time. Maybe like help him crash, but even then, like you just be annoying with your wind wall, and you can probably just hold the freeze, right? Because it's Graves, he won't do much. But yeah, here at this point, game's over. I'm not even lying. Um, they're even gonna waste time here. I think here this fight you messed up, yeah. Or they messed up, I forgot. Yeah, okay, no. Yeah, no, that was good, that was good. Here, I think I highlighted you. I know you weren't seeing your wave, but like from the minimap, you can tell, right? Just like looking at your minimap.
Yeah, how many? Yeah.
Look at this, like this is just pushing to you. This guy's gonna try to walk back. Guess what? Like the right play for him, as bad as it sounds, is to just boom, 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 go around, go around, go around, come back. By the time he does that, he missed all this wave and we're freezing. We're freezing on the like here. Here, look, he's like debating, and then here you're just waiting for him because if he wants to do that, I mean, he's just gonna die. And even then, like we missed 2 minions, maybe 3, he misses the whole wave, and he just ends. Like here, he had no good play. Even like going around, that just sucks. Honestly, just base, bro. But he just dies here, which is perfect. And here, that was like a thing I noted, either freeze or push. Like I said, you can push, you can freeze, but you gotta ask yourself like, this guy, I'm pretty sure he flashed at the same time of you. He's probably running what's it called? Insight, the thing, Cosmic Insight maybe?
Cosmic Insight, yeah.
So like his flash a little faster than you, but he still wouldn't have flash by the time he comes back. And so, like, if we push something to base, did we have that much gold? I'm pretty sure like we didn't have that much gold because yeah, we just came from base, right? We just got a little kill. That was like kind of mid. If we just stay, we keep the freeze here. This guy's gonna come back with no flash. First of all, this wave he's all gonna miss it. This whole wave. It's another wave denied. If we push this, he probably gets like he misses only like 1 or 2 because he's gonna come back running here. He probably misses nothing actually if we push it. But you do push it, I guess it's fine if you want to get an item like you said. But the item is mid. Like it's not like a BF sword or something, right? Like here, you know, you're still freezing, I guess. Or no, that's not. It's more like a slow push. But he would have missed this whole wave easily. And then he's no flash. You just jump him again.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta ask himself against these, especially against Graves. Like obviously you didn't war damage this game, but against Graves, like his gangs, they don't really matter against Yasuo. See, look at him. He's coming back. You'll be jumping him. Yeah, you do. But imagine if wave was like here instead.
Over here. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like he's no flash. I mean, you still punish him. But look, like he's 1 HP now. That's what we wanted. But imagine wave was here, right? And now, if the wave was even bigger, imagine that. Like imagine you having a bigger wave.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be just these 6 minutes. The freeze would maintain itself. And then this guy, what is he gonna do with 40% HP? I guess he has flash up, but like you're just gonna keep freezing at this point. But you just killed too much of the wave. So after going for that trade, which we would have went for anyways, we don't have the freeze.
Gotcha.
Like I don't know if it's boring for you to freeze, but just think it like
it's not necessarily that it's boring. I guess it kind of I do get a little bit antsy. Like I like in the what I seem to happen, and this could be ego or whatever it is, but it feels like in the elo that I'm playing in, if I'm not the one to make plays, the game just goes into a stale, and then everyone, will end up feeding somehow, doing something stupid, such as like the bot lane and the that Kennen or whatever. Like, if everyone is just if I go in this lane and I'm 70 CS above this person and 2 levels above them, and I get like maybe 2 kills where he can't play anymore, 3 kills, but
Yep.
then Caitlyn comes out and there's 7-0 bot lane. It's like, okay, what more can I really do? It's how I see the game, so I'm a lot more aggressive. So like in my head, if I get that big trade, I'm looking to dive under tower or poke under tower to where he has to back and I get 2 waves crash. Is how I see it.
That's fine too. Like I said, that's fine too. I mean, this guy, like, if you want to push and actually, like, know that this guy's gonna base
Yeah.
or like play for a dive with your kindred, that's fine too. But I do
A lot
think
of
still,
times people don't know how to dive though, and
yeah, that's
so
true.
I
That's
just
true.
kind of have
That's
to
true.
do it by myself.
Even then, Chall, like now he's just chilling. He's farming, chilling.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. I mean, a good tip. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. A good tip I use when I'm freezing. I mean, I guess here you're only up 8 CS because your CS was like kind of lacking under. But let's say we had good CS here and we're maybe under 70. I'll just press stop. Hey, I'm 70 CS, guys. 50. I'm torturing him. Let's keep going. Okay, I don't know what. That's like my tip. Like, I just
Yeah.
be mean. Like, just make the guy homeless. That should be like, that should make you happy.
For sure.
I don't know if that was my. I know that's my trick. I'm like obsessed with it. But here again, like, see how he's just chilling. He should never like even be close to that. Nice, nice, nice. That's good. That was probably like one more auto, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, 840. Wait, I wanted to see something. Let me see your wind wall. Yeah, that wind wall. Yeah, okay. I wrote wind wall a lot on my notes. We used it. Here, he threw it. You see him with a blue card, which is good. You see that? You're like, okay, he doesn't have W. He can't stop
Yeah.
me if I jump him, which is amazing. But then this wind wall, what is this?
Sure. Yeah.
It's like completely pointless wind wall. Absolutely pointless, actually. Like,
Didn't do anything. He proc passive and
and
everything.
then here, actually, imagine you had it when you going back. Instead, he just
Yeah.
stuns you. If you have it here going back, that's probably his flash.
Yeah.
Just be mindful of your wind walls. It's so OP, like I said. They don't even know. Like, they're just gonna throw their whole kit in your wind wall. Harito, they're gonna hold their kit until you wind wall. It's kind of harder. These guys are just gonna throw their kit, is hoping you don't wind wall.
Yeah.
If you're good, you're gonna just have your wind wall ready. Oh,
Yeah, if that didn't go off. Yeah,
okay, yeah, yeah. Well, that was just unnecessary.
it was, yeah.
Like, cause, I mean, let's just think in our head what happens. Even if he, let's say, okay, I think he's gonna be here. Yeah, we get Q and then go for EQ flash. That's just because he just wind wall. He just holds his W in front of me. Honestly, even if he stuns you and you're right here, I mean, let's say you're stunned mid-air, right here.
Yeah.
Your dash still goes through, right? You're still gonna end up here, and then you're still gonna get his flash regardless. Actually, if you wanted to then get fancy and then see, he would have flashed here regardless.
Right.
And then let's say you just EQ flash on him, just EQ on him. Like, he would die regardless here. You don't even have to like waste your flash like that.
Okay.
But I like the vision. I'm not against going like for plays and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, here that was nice. Yeah. I did note one thing though. That's just a good reflex to have. Know that when you're playing fleet, fleet is just good move speed. So let's say here you can just Q this guy, run away
Get the
faster.
movement speed, yeah.
Which is,
Well, if I stop and Q, does he get the?
it's debatable. Now, like I said,
Yeah.
like that's why I didn't like say it. It's debatable, but I don't think so, honestly. Because you have tier 2
Okay.
boots. He don't need. I mean, he has tier 1, but I honestly don't think so. I think regardless, it don't really kill you, but like I said, like, it's just a good thing to have. Like, know when you're playing fleet. Know the strengths of fleet, which is the mobility
Yeah. Absolutely.
compared to PTA. But yeah, like I said, like, this trade, honestly, I'm not against it, EQ flash, but just know, like, be mindful, like, if it's necessary, unnecessary. If you're just trying to be flashy, that's fine, but like, maybe do it when
Well,
the game. maybe.
In that one, I was trying to get it off before he had time to auto attack me, because I think if he didn't get the stun off, I'd be able to auto Q and either get him down to lethal under tower, or to where I can like just E out, or something in that essence. But he got the stun off, and I just couldn't really.
Yeah,
I couldn't get that auto Q off. But
that's fine. I like the vision, so it's whatever. And then yeah, here you just see him base, so he's just gonna TP. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're just gonna. So I said push, right? Yeah, push and
Yeah.
base yourself, or just stay here because we wanted our items. Blah blah blah. That freeze I don't really like because you had enough for your items. I'm pretty sure, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just base item, boom, blah blah blah. And then here, it's a good thing to do, honestly.
Mhm.
I called out the TP bot
Yes, you
because
did.
this wave right here, chilling. It's many things actually. It's this guy resetting, so he should instantly go mid and catch the wave because it's cannon wave.
Yeah.
It's this guy not even being here. TP should always be here, like I said, because if this Caitlyn's good, she's just gonna trap it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I know you're not like that good at looking at your minimap stuff like that, so you didn't even know there was a pink here probably. So you're just like,
Right.
oh, let me TP here. That's the first ward I saw, but this ward is like infinitely
Way
better.
better. Yeah.
And let's see, let's just see how she traps it.
I
What?
think she traps it on the right side.
She just traps it terribly. What? Then she just dies. I mean, still worked out. Like I said, like anything's gonna work out with the good intention, like with the good vision,
Yeah.
like in this hero. But then yeah, here you're just so strong at this point. Let me see what I have. Yeah, I just know the TPs. And then I don't think a lot happens at this point. We're just so fed that we're just gonna keep farming if we can at this point when you're so ahead. Like this is good. I see you play from ahead, right?
Mhm.
At this point we're so ahead. We're up like 2 levels on this guy, infinite levels. I hear yeah. This is finally where we get to hit turret. Said like I'm not against freezing, like because like you said, like maybe you'd like to push more, get turret played. But if we do it right, if we just end up being so ahead, like in 14 minutes, trust me, we're gonna end up hitting the turrets at least once here. We finally do. Guess this guy's gonna come and note. That was like a good reflex here to just jump in, not panic. You're chilling.
Yeah.
And I guess you get double ulted. And that was just unlucky. But honestly, you got double what's it called? Like global ulted. So it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, it's just about when you're this fed. It's just about just keep farming. Keep like getting ahead. Keep maintain your lead. How we're gonna do that? Just sidelaning, making sure we make plays. It's not even about like forcing plays. It's just get the waves. They're gonna come to us. The plays. They're bad players. They're gonna int, and we're just gonna
Yeah.
kill them. See at this point, yeah, like the whole team is like, but that's so awkward, right? 'Cause, like we're just like this wave we're losing it. This wave we're losing it. But I guess we get kills though, so it's whatever. This guy's gonna TP. Yeah. I'm just gonna that's like a little exercise to just look like what you're playing against, like in the Cedo. I know it's not your like I said, you're infinitely better than this. Like I said, you told me your plat. Is it high plat you peaked or like low plat?
High plat.
High plat, yeah. I mean,
About
obviously, like
197. So I was playing against Emerald 3,
yeah.
Emerald
So
4 players.
basically emerald and emerald's basically diamond. So like this guy, you can tell what he's even doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
He flashed and then like that's what you're playing again. Then even your
Yeah.
flash maybe not the best because he would die regardless, but it's whatever. Like then we keep farming. That's great. Okay. Get the wave here. Boom. We're just farming here. Like not much to do. Wow, this guy was 10-1. Okay, he just ended up turbo inting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea what his idea was or what he was
But
doing.
buff,
But
keep farming. Farming, turret, like this is just so GG. Like this is fine, they just perma use everything on us. Get this at this point. Yeah, at this point just base, go bot. Like look at this guy, like he's just gonna that's gonna happen sometimes. Like the best like wave assignments.
yeah.
Like your bot lane should be mid, and then you and later in the game, when they get this third, your laner should be mid. Your top laner should maybe stay here, or you should get side lane too. Keep getting XP, keep getting gold. That's important. This guy,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had like 111 at
I
like
think he ended at,
27,
112. Yeah.
like 100 something. He farmed 20 CS in like 8 minutes. Look at him. So like we're gonna make sure we catch these waves. We have TP regardless, so if there's a play, we're gonna be able to TP. Like I said here, there's gonna happen something. You weren't looking at your cam, so I don't know what happened, but yeah, we couldn't really have helped. So we just keep sidelaning. That's great. But yeah, at this point, like the whole team's there. We're just chilling. See here, we're just doing like a whole bunch of nothing. I'm just saying, just go do Raptors. Like, oh yeah, that's important too.
So in this incident, I was gonna go take
Yeah.
the mid lane, and you did say not to. Is
Yeah,
that
you're about
does
to
that
get.
even apply where I'm at right now, like in goal? Like, do I give this to the level 10 misfortunes? That's not really relevant, or do I
Just,
take this for myself?
I mean, first, just that doesn't really matter because for yourself right now, you already have something to do. You already have these Raptors to do and this Crux to do. And by the
Oh, I
time
see.
this wave's gonna come, it's whatever. Like I know that like this MF, she doesn't really matter. Like she's a bot 2-5. What is she even doing? That's true. But then think about her. What is she gonna do? Like you get this wave, let's say that, then what is she gonna do? She can't really farm this,
Yeah,
this,
she
or if
has nothing to do.
she's just gonna be
Yeah.
1 HP, then she's just gonna end up bot. That's gonna be annoying for us. Like we want to be bot. She might just go
Sure.
bot catch this wave. We don't want to just give her this wave. Just focus on what's doable for you. This is doable for you because this guy's topside.
Yeah.
We're not like punishing him. We're just it's good for the team. This guy's top. He wants to make plays. It's whatever. And by the time we just catch the wave bot, chilling, keep pushing it, chilling. By this time, like up 3 levels on this guy. 3, because they know what they're doing. To find reset. Look at him. Like they're all mid, and obviously it's gonna work somehow because this Kindred holds full HP. What? What am I? Let's just see what happened. Like this guy flashed, and then this guy flashed. What even is this? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I have no clue. I think this is when I do a bad TP. No, it's later on. But yeah, I have no clue.
no, here you go for a bad fight. Like you see your whole team end, and then you end up dashing in too.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't understand that. I do understand it actually, because you play camera lock. But like, let's say, okay, let's say this is what you see. You're like, okay, you can kill, and then let's just zoom out a little bit. Oh my god! And then they're all gonna jump on you, which obviously is gonna happen. And you're probably fine if you win wall TFW, but I guess panicking here, it's whatever. But yeah, that's I know that fight dot dot dot. That fight, I do think you're out if you win wall TFW, but I guess you panicked. But then you win wall. On the C now, you're probably just dead.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They
that's
all have
just
KCC.
yeah, that just goes from. I do think like camera lock solves this.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, does it really matter that much? Because it's not you that made the bad play initially; it's your team. Just know that. Just think like obviously they're gonna int. We don't have to int to enter our lead. Like we're chilling here 4-1, up 70 CS on pretty much everyone, 2 items. Like we're turbo chilling, and then like think about it, like dying here, then we miss this wave. Like we miss so much. Just deaths are just bad in general, like bad deaths.
For sure.
Like now they're even they're actually up in CS in gold, so we actually threw. I just want to show you something too, because like look, this guy, he's 10-3, sure, but like you're the same items as him, you're just farming. He's like CSing, I forgot the exact number, but it's like 13 or like 17, something around these lines. Like 17 CS I think is like a kill or something like that. So it's like, of course we're just farming. Just think about it that way. You're up like 4 kills on this TF. Like what? Just off of farming. Okay, you go back bot, you farm this again, boom, push. I think this is where we die in side lane, pretty sure. And you're like, where's my team? Well, we can see where's your team. Yeah, I mean, wait, is this where you die? Yeah. Kindred is just dead like a bot. This guy is just looking to base, push this wave, he's not doing much. This guy, God knows what he's doing. And this guy, wave is right here. So is this the best time to go for this wave right here that's right over here? Not really, right? Because like, I know you said like, oh, my team's gonna do something. Yeah, sure. I mean, in some instances. But when this guy's basing here, 1 HP, Kindred died for no reason. This guy, God knows what he's doing. Like, he should be probably just... If this guy, like, maybe harassing here, maybe... Just wave doing nothing. So, of course, they're just gonna come on you and just kill you. Which... I do think you kill them still, though. Like, you're so strong. Like, I want you to see this. In these instances in the side lane, that's gonna get you, like, better at Yasuo. When you're this ahead, like, I want you to just... You're level 14 with red buff. Bork IE. Against Caitlyn level 12, this guy level 11, this guy level 12. Like, you probably take 2 with you. Actually, you even have flash. And actually, they have nothing. I'm not even lying, like, this is 1v3.
Yeah, this is definitely winnable. This win wall, though, really killed me.
Yeah, again, I wanted to point you. This guy just threw red card on you.
Yeah.
What do? You just wind
I
wall
would
his
watch
Q.
Q. Yeah. I
Let's
remember I
just
did this play and I was like, yeah, because I think you said something about this.
yeah, let's just replay the fight. I'm hitting my nado? What? I'm airblading off this instantly. This guy has no W. Instant airblade of these minions on this guy.
Do you think Airblade the TF or do I save it to try and get the Graves or Caitlyn? Because Caitlyn's fed right now. That's what
Okay.
my thought process was, is to get Caitlyn out of it.
She's fed right now. I mean, what is she gonna do if you still have wind wall, you hit your Q, you jump him. First, she's
Yeah,
gonna have
that's
to
fair.
take a couple seconds to walk back in range to even auto you. By that time, this guy's probably gonna be dead because you're just so fed. You're like 3 levels on him, i.e.
True.
played. And then when she does become a problem, you wind wall. But then this guy, he's Graves. He's probably gonna jump in thinking he has to save, and then you just kill him too. He's gonna melee range
Yeah.
you, like stuff like that.
And
Instead-
the whole time, I think I have flash as well.
Yeah, you have flash too. You probably just kill, and then when Graves jumps out, worst case, Graves probably gonna jump in or something appear. You just flash out. You're out.
Yeah.
This is always like a winnable fight though, always. Unless Pantheon was here at this time, this is never a death. Unless we enter wind wall, and then even your pathing was like kind of mid here, like. But like here, that should always be jump in. You have red buff too, like so powerful at this point. Like that's gonna happen a lot in low elo. Like you just need to identify it. Like
Yeah.
when you're playing the game correctly, they're just inting, they're not farming. You're up 3 levels, of course, and you're so fed with way more items. Even here, like Xiao, if you're just pathing here, just running here. I mean, you don't see my cursor, but hug the wall. You know, don't just start running to graves for no reason. If you just hug the wall, I mean, you don't see my cursor. Do you know what I mean? Like instead
Yeah,
of
hug the right wall. Yeah.
yeah, instead of just changing your pathing to try to EQ him, you hug the wall and you just throw your Q at TF. Legit, that's the right play. Throw your Q at TF. You're just at this point you're just stalling for a wind wall. Is it gonna come back 20 seconds? Kind of hard, but you're out honestly if you just hug wind wall, run out, or at least you make them waste more time. But instead you just give them that and then it's over. But that was like, see how that was so free, and then game's over at this point if we kill them. But now again, that's gonna be a bad dead. That's gonna make us lose time. And even then, like the whole concept of just getting this wave right here wasn't necessarily right because our team wasn't here. But we would have made it work if we knew that we were stronger.
Played it correctly.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it's not even that hard. Like I saw you airblade, I saw you do combos. Like you're good. Your E usage in lane was pretty good. Obviously you can get some work, but your wind wall. It just seems like you don't really know like what you should wind wall. It's like if me, for example, like I can tell you here, TF, that's the only person I care about wind walling or like stalling his W. That should be the right play here in this instance. Stall his W. In this case, he just red W'd. I mean, he W'd red card. And at this point, just wind wall Caitlyn. That should be the only play. And then like that's gonna happen way more times. Here we're gonna respawn, TP, and see what happens. I'm pretty sure you're gonna enter your wind wall again. Or like not in, but like not the best wind wall. Yeah, right here. Like, see, like, first of all, I'm not even talking about, oh, you didn't block this guy's W. I don't care. Do I want to waste I'm Yasuo, I'm fed, do I want to waste my wind wall to save this guy who just went into ult? Like, no, hell no. I'm peeping it to myself.
That's fair.
And then here, if I have it
I guess
for myself,
I thought that you should have been stronger, but that's my that's my fault. It literally did nothing.
I'm not a support, and even then, if I'm not playing here, you're playing camera lock. I know, I remember. I wasn't seeing what was happening here. Let's say you just see this.
Yeah.
Obviously, your first reflex is just wind wall to save this. But let's say you saw this, okay, and you're like, damn. Here, honestly, I'm jumping in this guy on this guy if I have wind wall. I don't know you. I have my wind wall. These guys won't do anything to me. I'm jumping this guy. For sure. But here, since you don't have wind wall, this guy's just going to stun you. These guys, you're going to get auto to death. What? You said what?
Jump the Pantheon?
Yeah, if you have wind wall. See what I mean? But since you didn't see what was happening here, you was like, oh, we lost the fight. The best place to just save my Caitlyn wind wall. But if you see the whole thing right here, you're just keeping wind wall to yourself. Pantheon's going to walk up to you or something. You're going to two-shot him because you have crit. You have this whole build. What's his build even? Like Spear Sojin, yeah, you two-shot him, and then these guys, you even have flash actually. Yeah, that's a clean wipe again if you just save your wind wall. just like bot.
Okay.
Just here. Do you see it?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It's 100% a
Well,
wipe.
I guess the only question I have is with the wind wall. Do I take because I'm gonna eat Pantheon W?
Yeah.
Do I do the W? Do I do my wind wall when he W's to block everyone else's damage, or do
Yeah.
I hold the W until after
Um,
Pantheon?
I mean, in this case, it doesn't really matter unless, like, that's just like stuff that happens, like maybe in other stuff. Like right here, is this guy really in range to auto you by the time? No, not really. You're just gonna.
No,
This time
yeah.
it's just these guys. They're only right place to just run away. Pantheon's gonna
Okay.
what do you call it? Yeah, just dive to save them, I guess. If they just stand back, they're just way further. You're just gonna end up having your wind wall before they even do damage to you. But I like that you said that. In some instances, you have to press wind wall before. Let's say just you're getting dove by, I don't know, Renekton Elise, and Renekton wants to W you, and then Elise will E, and then you get one shot. Obviously,
Right.
wind walling before there's instances for sure where you want to wind wall as you get stunned, so then the whole damage, enemy, the rest of the team, they can't do damage to you. Here doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I mean, she would have ended up trapping you, but then you can wind wall while you're trapped, so it's fine. Pretty sure. So yeah, I mean, there would have been all that, but here, since you weren't looking at, that's again like wind wall issue and like camera lock issue. You
Okay.
kill them all. I mean, if they don't run away, you kill them.
Yeah.
It's obvious, especially with flash. Like I said, but same stuff. But you kill them if you just wind wall accurately, and just know that you're stronger. But here we honestly saved the game with this reflex. I don't know. Would you have done it if I didn't tell you? Just
Yeah,
spam
I
R.
saw it happening.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
obvious.
I was spamming.
And then game's just over. And then we're gonna end up doing ban. They just don't know what happened at this point. But yeah. And yeah, game, we saved the game. Baron, yeah. It's a good wind wall right here. This Lux is bad. Good. And then just Kindred, free smite. Nice. Yeah, here I'm saying get the wave, just because like we would have ended up spending like 30 seconds, like 10, 15 seconds in base. I'd rather just spend 10, 15 seconds just push this wave, because we were down like 30 CS, waiting 30 gold for item. Boom, push bot. We have, yeah, at this point again, just sidelaning, and we're gonna do it better. Let me see. Okay, Boom, Krugs, level 16. It's all about getting stronger, knowing what you want. At this point, we're playing for Dragon. Oh yeah, here, this wind wall again. Same play. Like, do I want to use my wind wall for a random ass TF walking in and just trying to stun my useless ass misfortune, or just keep it for myself for when something's gonna happen? Now for the next 20 seconds, you're kind of vulnerable. Like, you're not gonna be able to play how you want. Let's say here you wanted to jump in. You don't have wind wall, so it's just awkward. But obviously they died still. But just think about it. Like, you don't want to use your wind wall like that. Just throw it. Oh, just because I want to throw it to save this MF. Sure, you could save your teammates. In some instances, it's good. Here when she's full HP and it's just a random ass TF walking in. Here when she was full HP, like, it's just mid. You save it for yourself, especially when you're gonna make a big difference with it. Big difference with it. And yeah, whatever. We just get this turret, and then team bases, we base. I think here there was one more fight, which was unlucky, but we'll just see if you could have played it better. Which I do think you do. You could have. It's fine. Yeah, here they're just inting. Go. Q, perfect. With this guy.
I remember this one, yeah.
Whatever. I mean, probably can kill them, but at the end of the day, they were just all here. Probably could have killed Panther or someone taking more with us, but it's fine. I'm not gonna like get mad at that. It's fine. Again, probably just like camera lock issue. We have flash up too. Stuff like that. Like, could we have maybe played it better? Just not go in if maybe we didn't play camera lock. As I said, like, you need to. It's important. Maybe I don't know how you could get used to not playing camera lock if you did it for 4 years. Because me, basically, I started playing with no camera lock. Like, that was always my first stuff. So I know it must be so hard, but think about it. Like, it's gonna get you so much better because it's just so much better. And that's the thing. Like I guess it's gonna suck. Maybe it's like more comfortable to just. How do you have it? You just have it as a toggle on the Y or something? Like what is it?
Yeah, well, I have a toggle on my mouse button.
Okay, yeah. See, I guess that's more comfortable because you're just chilling. But no, you need to look around. You need to. A good thing to do, like game here, you could camera move speed. You can up it because like maybe you think it's like slow. I don't know. Like this is slow. Me
Yeah, I don't know.
personally, I just up it. But I
Might
don't know.
have to up it a little. I didn't.
That's just like a liking. That's just maybe I don't know. I'm trying to find something that's gonna help you play camera lock. Um, unlock your camera. But like I said, like
For
you
sure.
gotta find a strategy because it's so much better. It's infinitely better, and you don't know how better it is. I mean, no, you already know how better it is before even trying it. But
Yeah.
imagine when you actually do it and become good at it. Like I said, maybe it's gonna suck for 10, 15 games. It's not as comfortable, but then we're gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be much better. And we're just waiting for Baron, which should be free. Actually, no, our team bases, so we bases. Theory, like you want to do Baron, but like if team's not on the same page, we just base and we be on their page, right? We're not gonna force something. Like here, they want to play Torch Dragon, we just play Torch Dragons, whatever. Let me see here. I think you end up windwalling again, like not the best. Yeah, okay, here. Yeah, this whole fight. Here, like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you just wanted to go top for no reason. Like, just help this guy. Like, this guy just jumped in. Why is Pantheon annoying? He's annoying because he's gonna stun you and his whole team's gonna kill you. Is he annoying right here
Yeah.
if he's just alone and his whole team's not here? No, we just jump him and we kill him. That's just the freest skill ever. Okay. And then, yeah, this windwall again, like, I don't care. Like, do you care about windwalling here? This guy's not gonna die. Or you can,
Yeah, that's fair.
like, again, like, it's just another little thing. Then imagine you had it for this bot who just walks up to stun you and run away. Haha. Like, what he's even doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess, yeah, I guess he just Kindred punished him. Um, but here I just wanted to show you how you could kill Caitlyn 100%. Flashing here is fine to force the flash, but see how if you just dash here,
EQ in.
and no, you just walk and then I don't know if you've ever done it, but you know if you stand next to this minion, I know you don't see. Let me highlight it. Like the minion next to the
Me
turret,
going
okay?
across turret.
Yeah, just right, and then you go right across the turret. That would have happened here. Or even if you don't even have to go across
Yeah.
the turret, she doesn't have flash. You just jump her. You just this.
Yeah.
You just E. Instead, you walk away. No, she's easily dead here, and then the game would have been over right here and then just because we kill her. But instead, you just like path away. I wasn't sure here because I told you like kill her, but then you just maybe you didn't think you could kill her. That's just easy E work. You're gonna need to experience with your E. Get better at your wind wall. That's what like people always ask me like just getting good at. I think I made a video in the video. I made a video in the video. Amazing thing. I was like watching like a diamond player play, I think, and like his E usage was so bad. And I was saying like if he gets good at using E, he easily gets GM. Someone like DM me, were you exaggerating? I'm not even exaggerating. Like this is what difference is like a like mediocre Yasuo's like actually like decent. It's using E. Simple as that. Every E should have like a little purpose, a little move. In lane, I didn't see in lane. This lane there weren't much. Cause it's just TF and E was really bad. But I liked your E and like little Q pokes. Like I said when he was roaming stuff. When he was like trying to push. Just don't want to like not freeze. But like I said, I think you did the lane fine. And then this TP again, kind of mediocre. They're just all gonna collapse. Why did that happen? Because we're playing camera lock.
Yeah.
But we got lucky, so it's whatever. We're not gonna talk about it. That's just pure luck.
We're not gonna talk about it. Yeah.
They're just. Did they just stop targeting you? What should they did?
I don't know.
They thought you were dead.
I actually have no clue.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
I think the Graves walked up to try and stop them as fortunate and didn't auto me.
Yeah, I guess, but that's just pure luck. Like they should always just kill you here. Or maybe not luck, but is it like the more secure play, 100% like play, or is it like 5% chance play?
Yeah, no, that's definitely flipping the coin for sure.
Yeah. At this point, I think game's just gonna be over, right? They're just gonna die. We don't have to
Yeah,
do
then we just get
much.
one big.
Yeah, I'm just saying go
We get
top
Baron,
here.
like
Like
that.
butt wave's already pushing. I mean now these guys should be mid. Again, no, it's Baron. Yeah, we just Baron, boom, blah blah blah, and they just all die and game's over. GG. So if we just like recapitulate a little bit this game, like your build, honestly, like I mean I know I told you about it. This build really solid this game. You know we went Borg first into IE because we didn't need like that much of ability because we were so strong. Shelbo and then Randwins because only these guys can. You know see how it all makes sense. Build shouldn't like be theory crafting. Like I'm you know just do simple stuff. Just do a simple build. Builds doesn't really matter. Don't you have way more stuff to think about than just a build. Okay, that's not what's holding you back. I do think
Gotcha.
you're easily like I want to see like climb to plat at least because this was way too easy for you. I feel like you're up
Yeah.
120 CS on your opponent. This guy, I don't even know what he was doing honestly. Um, but if you capture I like that's fine because I saw you like playing from ahead and side laning. Hmm, your side lane, I guess you learned that. I mean, you know, because you did ask me like, oh, is my team supposed? It's just about you looking at your minimap again. Again, a lot is you not looking at your minimap. Like, sure, if they all come to kill you, your team should get something. But if they're in base, like I mentioned, not gonna get much because they just can't. Obviously, it's just about
Yeah.
looking at that. Yeah, I mean, even the TPs. That's just about looking at your minimap or like camera control. A lot of that is that for you. But playing from ahead like you did this game, that was actually pretty good. You know, either freezing because when he doesn't have flash and he's just a free kill walking back to lane. And at one point when he's just gonna be useless, we can start roaming, right? We didn't. I don't. I guess we didn't roam this game, but I mean, we just put this guy in the dirt. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Then keep farming, side inning. That was actually quite decent. Let me see if I like more stuff. No, like I said, like I do want you in future games to be mindful of your wind walls.
Okay.
100%. You gotta know, like, why are you pressing W? Like, it should have a purpose always. And hmm, and yeah, that's what we can retain from this, and obviously a lot more. But do you have questions like stuff we can talk maybe here?
I mean, like obviously, kind of like you said, I don't believe that I really belong here. So like, this is just kind of one of those games. I should
Absolutely
have,
not. But I
yeah, I
get
should have
that.
probably waited until I got to a level of where I was hitting a wall and then bought this. Um, if you really, I'm trying to. A lot of the things I experience is when a lot of resources get used for specifically me. Like if I get a little bit ahead, right? If I'm putting my lane person to where they can't play the game anymore, but a lot of the resources are getting spent trying to stop me from making this person not be able to play ever.
Yeah.
How do I go about that to punish everyone for it? Because like I could just sit there and play, freeze, and oh, they just try to gank me for the 50th time. They didn't get anything about it. Is that the correct way?
I
And
mean,
and that's specifically low elo, because in higher elo, I understand. People there'll be counter ganks. There'll be oh, three people
yeah.
just wasted their resources mid. Let's go get dragon in that roam timer, whatever it may be. But that's not the game that I'm playing. You know what I mean? So what's the best way, I guess, for me to be able to utilize
Like
them spending so much
junglers
resource?
camping
Yes,
you,
yeah, yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
I mean, one thing first, like you warding often, like just ward these bushes right here. One of these two in lane. You can see my
Okay.
cursor, but one of these two. Sometimes if they're bots, like in low elo, they're just gonna stay in this bush for like God knows how long. They're gonna stay in it for
I've
long,
seen it. Oh
trying to
yeah, I've
force a
seen.
gank. And then what you can do, yeah, the right place to just not die.
Okay.
Think about it. He's just giving. He's he's wasting so much on you, which obviously your jungler should get ahead. Your first of all, your team should see him. But even let's say it's not Warden, and you have a feeling he's here. Your jungler should get ahead. Your top, he's shunning. Your boss not gonna get ganked. You're not gonna die. That's what's important. And already that difference that starts like differentiating you from like other players in your elo, because obviously they're gonna die to ganks like bots. If you don't die to ganks, the jungler is gonna be mad. But and your Yasuo, like I said, Yasuo's especially low elo, a lot of junglers, let's say like Zinzao, stuff like that ganks, they're gonna try to kill you because they
Yeah.
know it's Yasuo. We gotta kill him in low elo, okay? Um, but Another right thing to do. Let's say you have a feeling he's there. Like I always do that often. Let's say you have like a freeze, which is fine already. He can't really do much. But let's say I know you won't be able to see my screen, but my let's say you have like a freeze and you're going for like you have a feeling is here. It's just about not committing to just fighting.
Okay.
To like a trade. Let's say you're just going for a short trade, and then make sure when you E in, always make sure you. Let's say you E on the enemy, make sure you have like minions. Let's say if I have like an example,
Like a way
let's
to eat back.
let's say here there's 3 minions. Let's say you E this minion, you E on this guy. You have a feeling this guy is in this bush. Let's say, and then he comes back. You have other minions to E back. You should always have like a safety net to just okay if this play I know enemy might be here. Am I safe? I can just eat. In this instance, it's a graves. You're safe. You just eat back out, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Just you gotta know like to not just let's say there's only 1 minion, you EQ that going in, and then there's other minions die, and then this guy comes out. Of course you're gonna die, but even then, like it depends because here it's a graves. You're probably just fine Eing out. But let's say this is I don't know a Yone, fuck it, and this is like an Elise, I don't know. Let's say we're freezing. If we don't have wind wall, do we really want to go for the fight on the Yone and then Elise comes out of the bush? We don't have wind wall, we're dead. It's just all about like just thinking.
Okay.
Just think, and yeah, I do think like if you don't die, it's just you're just already just dodging the gank. Trust me, the right play, the best play that you can do is dodging the gank, and then if you're just faker, if you're just trying to have fun with him, you toy with him and you make him think you don't know he's here. You just keep going for smart trades. I mean, for small trades, e back, and then he's gonna be like, oh, and then he's gonna end up coming back out. He's like, oh, okay, surely he's going in here. And then
Yeah.
you're just not fighting until you see him somewhere. Let's say you have info on him, and then when you have info on him, then it's where you're gonna fight this man, and then he's gonna be so mad. Oh my god, he the whole time he wasn't fighting, and then I went for my raptors and he killed my laner. Yeah, because you're playing smart. Let's say something like you gotta know.
Okay.
That happens. Yeah, that's true. That happens. They're gonna try to camp you. They are. Like I said, be mindful of your wind wall. Obviously, you don't belong in the seal right now. You're just more having fun, from what I've
Yeah.
seen. But does that mean like have an ego? Just go run it down. Yeah, you go fight. It's either 10-0 or 0-10 because I'm 10 times better. No, just play smart.
Yeah,
Just play
absolutely.
smart. Don't just. Or he said I'm 100% better, so I'm gonna fight. Go 10-0. No, just play smart. Do you like just simple stuff? Yeah, that's gonna make you be up 100 CS because they don't know how to play. And do you have like final thoughts?
No,
Just
I,
ask
I think
questions.
this was good.
Okay.
I'll definitely work on doing the unlock camera for our next
Okay.
session, hopefully,
Perfect.
and then just be mindful with the wind walls and E usage.
Okay, and like I said, and just like everything, like let's say you want to freeze slash push, just think to yourself, okay, then if I want to push, what's the right play? What does he want? Stuff like that. That's obviously that's hard to do when you're first starting out, but the faster you like start thinking, the more it's gonna become habitual for you to think, and then you're just gonna know stuff just by it being in your brain and you having like played against it a long time, a lot of times. Does that make sense? Like let's say like, bro, like I'm not even lying. Like me, what makes me good is like I have a good memory. I'm not even lying. Like I like recognize. It's like weird. I know I don't really know. Like people ask me why'd you build this. I don't really know. I just built it because I know it's
Yeah,
good. It's just from like pattern, I guess. I don't know. I just know stuff because I've played so much and yeah, I know what's good. How do you know you can jump in here? And then I don't know. He just pretty obvious he wasted his W. But if you have like if you start thinking, that's gonna get stuck in your brain. It's gonna end up like eventually, and then you're gonna be like you won't even have to think about the game. Or obviously, you still have to because it's league, but less. You have to think less about the game, and you like focus 100% on becoming as good as a Yasuo possible. But
yeah.
first, it comes with the game. First, you gotta master the game, then you can master your champ. That's always that.
Okay.
Alright, so that was it, YouTube, for this session. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, as always. Again, like this is a really mindful student, in my opinion, that has potential because his mental is in the right place. He knows that he takes this seriously. Basically, I don't know, like I thought when I started coaching that I would have students where they just have massive egos and they're like, oh, I'm this. No, like so far, what I had always like just good mentality, right plays. Honestly, this guy, I do think like Diamond should be a good goal for him by the end of by the end of the split slash season, stuff like that. Um, but you let me know though. And yeah, stay safe, guys, and see you guys next time. Peace out.